To install the Norton 9500 cast iron door closer, you'll need these tools: a drill with the number 7 and 3/16 bit, a 1/4 20 tap, a hammer, and a center punch. You'll also need a tape measure, a Phillips screwdriver, a pencil, and 3 wrenches, 5/16, 7/16, and adjustable. In the box, you'll find installation instructions for regular, parallel, and top jamb mounting. Select the mounting appropriate for your door. For this door, we're installing the closer on the push side using the standard parallel arm. This installation uses a metal frame and a wooden door. We'll be using a combination of machine and self-drilling screws. First, locate the holes for the closer mounting bracket. The measurements are made using the center line of the hinge as a reference. Mark and measure the mounting holes as shown on the template. Center punch the hole locations and drill the wood door with a 3/16 bit. Use the supplied number 12 self-drilling screws to mount the closer mounting bracket to the door. Next, locate the holes for the adapter plate bracket, again measuring from the center line of the hinge. Measure and mark the mounting holes as shown on the template. Punch the hole locations and drill the metal frame with a number 7 bit. Thread the holes with the 1/4 20 tap. Then use the supplied machine screws to mount the adapter plate bracket to the metal frame. Attach the closer body to the mounting bracket using the supplied 12/24 screws. The end of the closer with the spring adjust screw will always face toward the hinge side of the door on both right and left-hand door applications. Next, attach the arm bracket and rod assembly to the adapter plate bracket. Note that the pivot point is offset. Attach the arm bracket and rod assembly to the adapter plate bracket with the offset located away from the door hinge. The next step is to attach the main arm to the closer body. It's important to preload the closer as you install the main arm. To do this, use an adjustable wrench. Turn the underside of the spindle 45 degrees toward the spring adjust end. Immediately place the arm on the spindle. The arm should be parallel to the closer body, with the elbow pointed away from the door hinges. Install and tighten the arm screw and washer assembly using a 5/16 wrench. The next step is to connect the arm tube to the arm bracket and rod assembly installed earlier. Rotate the pinion and connect the arm tube and arm rod. Tighten the arm tube fastener using a 7/16 wrench when the main arm is parallel to the face of the door. Be sure the elbow remains about 1.5 to 3 inches from the door. The spring power is preset at the factory for a 36-inch interior door. If adjustments are required, simply tighten or loosen the screw with an Allen wrench. This closer is supplied with 3 independent hydraulic regulation valves. One controls back check, one controls closing speed, and one controls latch speed. Delayed action closers will have a 4th valve. Be sure the spring power is set before adjusting these valves. All hydraulic regulation valves are preset at the factory to provide a closing time of approximately 7 seconds. You can speed up or slow down your door by adjusting the valves as shown in the installation instructions. Remember, it's important to set the spring power before adjusting the hydraulic regulation valves. Refer to the installation manual. Open the door several times and observe its closing speed and force. It should operate from 90 degrees to fully closed in approximately 7 seconds. Adjust as necessary. Install the cover using 2 6/32 by 1/4 inch screws. The plastic cover can be rehanded if required. See instructions for details. The Norton 9500 cast iron door closer is ready for operation.